Welcome students on today's lecture on design of tension members. So today we will take up a numerical wherein we have to design a tensile member using a single angle section. So this is the question. So the question is, design a tie member consisting of a single angle section to carry a working load of 150 kilonewton. Use bolted connection with M18 property class 5.6 bolts. If the length of the member is 2 meter, check for the slenderness ratio. So herein they have not given the section, so the load is given. So using this load we have to find out the section and we have to choose the section. So let us start. So the load given is a working load, that is unfactored load. So the working load is 150 kilonewton. So let us find out the factored load or a design load, which is 1.5 into this. So this is the worked out value, which is 225 kilonewton. Now we have to find out the section. So to find out the section we need to have some data. So what we have to do, the first step is we have to calculate the gross area required. So gross area required. So from where we have to find out, however we are having the load. So what we will do, we will make use of the clause number 6.2 wherein the formula is given TDG is equal to AGFI upon gamma m naught. So the same thing I have written it here, TDG is equal to AGFI upon gamma m naught, and this value I will substitute as TDG. So we can find out AG. So the gross area required can be given as AG is equal to TDG into gamma m naught divided by Fi. So after substituting this value factored load in place of TDG, we will get the required area. So we got the area to be 990 mm square. So once we got the area, we will approximately increase it from 10 to 30%. So let us take on the higher end, increasing it by 30%. So 30% of the area of this is 297 mm square. So that I will add because we have to increase it by 30%. So 990 plus this 30% works out to be 1287 mm square. So now we have got the required area. Using this area, now we will see which type of section is to be designed. Now the question says use single angle section. So we have to go to the steel table and we have to choose, we can choose any of the angle section, either equal or unequal. So let us say we will go with an unequal section. We can go with both. Now we have a value here that is 1287 mm square. So we will convert it into centimeter square, that is 12.87 centimeter square, and we will search for the section wherein we have more than this area. So let us say I am taking an unequal action, then I will search in this area. So I got one of the areas 13.36. So the section is, I say 100 by 75 by 8. So let us go ahead with this. So say we have found out a section from the steel table. So I have chosen a section 100 by 75 by 8, which area is 13.36 centimeter. I have also noted down his radius of gyration and found out the least radius of gyration 15.9 mm. Now to find out the tensile strength, now we got a section, but we also should know what is the type of connection. So in the question it is mentioned that the connection is a bolted connection. So we have to find out, or we should have a data that how many number of bolts or how many number of bolts are placed. So to have that we have to calculate the number of bolts. So let us start with connections first. So I found out the pitch, which is 2.5 D, the diameter is given already. So we got it as 45 mm. Edge distance 1.7 of D naught, we got it as 35 mm. So let us find out the bolt value. So in shearing, so after substituting and taking it as a single shear, we got the bolt value as 37.58 for shearing. Similarly, we find out for bearing, using the data we found out. So KB we have worked out, and after solving KB worked out to be least, which is 0.5. This we will substitute and we will get the strength due to bearing. So this is the strength due to bearing. Amongst both, that is, however we know for the shearing we have a value of 37.58 and for bearing we got a value of 59.4. So what is bolt value least of 2? So the least is 37.58 kilonewton. Now we need number of bolts. So the number of bolts is force divided by bolt value. So this force is nothing but the factored load which we have, which is given in the question, divided by the bolt value, we get number of bolts. So now we got 6 number of bolts. So we have placed it in a single row and we have placed it like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is the edge distance and these are the pitch distance. And we also have to note down the C value from SP6 page number 168, which here is 60 mm because it is 100 mm like connected. I have chosen a section already. So we have already discussed that it is ISA 100 by 75 by 8. So the longer leg we have connected. So this is a 100 mm side, you can see here. Now let us find out with the tensile strength. So the first is yield strength. So what is yield strength? TDG is equal to AGFY upon gamma m naught. Now for this 100 by 75 by 8, we have already noted down the area here while noting down the properties. So area of this section is 13.36 centimeter square. So we have substituted here, we got the value of 303.636 kilonewton, which should be greater than the factored load. Hence it is safe in yield strength. Next is the rupture strength in the critical section. So rupture strength of the critical section, however we know the value of C is 60 mm. Here I have already mentioned this is the value of C, which is 60 mm, and this is the LV distance and this remaining is the LT distance. So obviously C is 60, then LT will be 40, and LV is a distance 1 edge plus this 5 pitches. So it is 35 plus 5 times of 45. So that will give you the LV distance. So let us see. Now in the rupture strength, first we have to find out the value of beta. So W is the for the outstanding portion, which is 75 mm as per the code book, thickness is 8 mm. C value already noted down from SP6, that is 60 mm. So shear lag BS is given in the code book by this formula according to the clause number 6.3.3 for an angle section. So let me show here. So here is the for the bolted connection and this is the formula. So according to this, the value substitute we get 127 mm. Then LC is nothing but the distance between the bolted connection, that is the distance between from this bolt to this bolt. So this is LC, so which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 into 45. So LC is working out to be 225 mm, we can see here. Then we have computed the beta value, which is working out to be 1.57, which is greater than 0.7 and less than 1.44. Hence beta value can be taken as 1.157. Next is to find out AGO and ANC. AGO for the gross section, that is outstanding. So outstanding leg is 75 minus thickness divided by 2 into thickness, we get this component. ANC is net area of the connected leg. So with the connected leg is 100 mm minus the diameter, there is a single row of bolting, hence only 1, and the diameter of the bolt hole is 20 minus 8 by 2, that is thickness by 2 into T. So we got this. So after substituting in this formula, TDN works out to be 328.83, hence it is more than 225, hence it is safe in the rupture strength due to critical section. The next is block shear strength. So we have to find out the LV distance, LT distance. So here you can see this is the LV distance parallel to the direction of the force. So LV is how much? 35 plus 5 times of 45. This is the LV distance, you can see 35 plus 5 point, which is working out to be so much. Then LT is nothing but the connected leg is this. So LC is this. So this remaining portion is nothing but LT. So we have got it as, so the total leg length minus the C value. So leg length is 100 minus 60 mm, so we got LT as 40 mm. Now we have to find out AVG, which is LV into T, it is working out to be so much. ATG is working out to be so much. AVN, now this is net, so it is nothing but this component minus how many number of bolts are coming. So let us see in the parallel direction. So we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is going to be cut like this. So this is going to get distributed like this. So this gets cut into such a block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is considered as half. So we have taken it as 5.5 into diameter of the bolter into thickness. So, we worked out is how much. Similarly, ATN in the perpendicular direction we have found out. So, in the perpendicular direction, when it get cuts, only one bolt gets cuts. So, it is considered as half. So, 0.5 into 20 into 8. So, this is what ATN also. Now, we got all these 4 components. We will substitute in the formula and find out TDB1 and TDB2. After substituting, we get here TDB1 343.7, which is greater than the factored load, hence safe. TDB2, which is 277.2 kilonewton, which is greater than the given factored load, hence it is safe. Hence, we can use the section 100, I say 100 by 75 by 8. So, we will provide, hence we can say we provide ISA 100 by 75 by 8 with 18 mm diameter bolt with 6 numbers. Now, even they have asked in the question for the check for slenderness ratio. So, for slenderness ratio, the slenderness ratio is given by LE by R minimum, where LE is the effective length. So, effective length in the question is given as 2 meters. So, the total length clear. So, effective length is working out to be 1.7 meters. And from steel table, where we have already noted down the properties from the steel table, I would like to show. So, here R minimum we have already found out, so which is 15.9. So, effective length divided by R minimum is so much, which is less than 180 and less than 350 as per the codal provision that is given on table number 3, that is this. So, maximum value of slenderness ratio less than 180 and 350. So, one is the component where the loads are other than wind and earthquake, and one is for the components which is with the wind load or an earthquake load. Hence, even the slenderness ratio is safe within the limits. Hence, the section can be used as a single angle section for the provided load. So, this completes the numerical of the design. Thank you all of you. Please stay home and be safe.